it's Kelly here from spiritualawakeningsigns.com, coming to you today with our global energy update, and this is going to cover the latter part of October and all of November, because there are considerable shifts coming up ahead that will affect anybody who is energy sensitive, especially those on the spiritual awakening journey, and I want you to be prepared. So we're going to talk about that, how it's affecting us spiritually, energetically and emotionally, all these different shifts that are coming up ahead. Plus, we're going to have a free energy healing meditation at the end of the video that you can use, and it's going to cover and support all the different issues that we're talking about today. So we have got you covered. It's going to be okay, but you just need to know what's coming up so that you can take care of your energy as we move forward. Okay, so let's talk a little bit about those global energy shifts that are affecting our energies, and this is from the last part of October and off into November. We're getting ahead of it. Okay, now the first thing that you are likely to experience when this is happening, especially if you're energy sensitive, are energy dips. So as we begin what I would consider the energetic descent into autumn and winter, it can do really good things though, but I'll tell you about it. We begin to shift from that active outward energy of the summer months and into the more inward reflective energies of winter. So this starts the season of looking within, where we acknowledge, we reflect and we unearth things that are in our energy, in our soul energy, that require healing, clearing or change in order to lead us into the lives that we really want, in order to lead us into a higher vibrational experience. Okay, it's a challenging thing to do, but I'm going to tell you why it's positive in a moment. So the signs that this is happening to you, you're going to be looking for things like you might be feeling a little bit more hopeless, you might be feeling a bit more lackluster, you might have low motivation to do anything really, and you might find even that you feel sad and depressed because this content is coming to the surface, so you're feeling it in real time, even if you don't know what it is, which most people don't when it comes up, so don't worry. Now, if it is, believe it or not, it's actually good news. It means that your system is showing you exactly what you need to clear and heal in order to move forward. So you want to take note of all the different emotions and feelings that are coming up, all the different shifts in yourself and in your system, so that you can find what they relate to and get them healed and cleared. And that's actually really going to help you through the winter months to clear this and really take time for yourself, to take care of yourself. It'll make a huge difference, I promise you. It's really about taking to the next level vibrationally and in your awakening too. Okay, so trust that it can be a good thing. And the second thing that we're seeing throughout the latter part of October and all of November is there's a shift that happens that can make us what I would call overly grounded, right? Now, you never hear me say that, but at this time of the year, I do. We can get overly grounded, especially if we are energy sensitive. It starts to cause a problem. So what you tend to find is that people start to pick up on the shift that we go through as we shift into these autumn and winter months, because there's it's like a heaviness that kind of comes down upon our energy. We start to feel the shift. We start to feel not as light-hearted and maybe not as joyful or happy or motivated as usual. Things start to shift. We become a little bit more inward as this starts to happen. Now, the thing is, this is designed to make sure that all the content that needs to come up really comes up, because you'll actually be in more of a 3D vibration. So it makes sure that what needs to come up comes up, what you need to be aware of, you're going to get to know exactly what it is. But as it tends to take us into that 3D energy for that time, we generally need a boost, because energy sensitive people aren't used to being down in the 3D vibrations. It's okay for everyone else, but if you're already moving through the awakening pathway and you're in slightly higher vibrations, having to be brought back down feels like a negative thing. It's lower than what you're used to. It's not necessarily a bad thing, but it can be uncomfortable on the system. So we really need a boost at that time to lift our energies back up, so that we can heal and clear and move forward, but we're still in a sort of uplifted energy that's going to help to propel us forward. That's how you prepare for the winter months, okay? So we're going to do a meditation for this in just a moment. You can let me know if you have experienced any of these, if you resonate with any of the signs that are coming up, because they're probably either starting to show up or have already shown up for you, depending on how energy sensitive that you are. You can let us know. As I always say in our Global Energy Shift updates, we released a video of our statement of intent and commitment, where we promised to support you spiritually, and we reduced a lot of the prices of our most important and most popular meditations specifically to help in spiritual awakening, to make sure that you can find exactly what you need and that it's easier for people to access. So we've got these next 2 meditations reduced to special offer pricing, and they will stay there for 1 whole year. That's a guarantee. So these are the meditations that I would suggest based on what's going on energetically at the moment. The first one would be the Emotional Equilibrium Meditation. It's a guided energy healing meditation to help you to heal painful emotional wounding, soothe sensitivity, release emotional overwhelm, because it's usually what we experience at this time, and restore inner balance. So it's great if you need to soothe those sensitive emotions, if you need to heal something within, if you just know that something's not right and you need to heal within. And when this stuff comes up is a great time to do that, because it's showing you exactly what you need to clear. So you want to bring in the clearing and just let it take care of itself, and you'll get an uplift every time you do that. It really is very effective. It'll help you to recover more quickly from any sort of intense emotional reaction that you have. So you'll feel a lot more steady and centred, regardless of any drama that might be going on round about you. So that's really helpful, the Emotional Equilibrium Meditation. And the other one that I would recommend at this time would be the 5D Ascension Shift. So it's a guided energy healing meditation to help you to disconnect from 3D vibration, 3D density, which is where it's taking us right now in these months. It's going to clear past life baggage, which is an added bonus, and it's going to help you to fully align with that heightened 5D vibration. So this is the one that is going to give you the boost. It's helpful to use the Emotional Equilibrium Meditation to just get your emotions in check and deal with the stuff that's coming up for clearing. But you definitely want to get that pick-me-up, that boost to lift your energy, and it makes it so much easier to move throughout the following months. Okay, the 5D Ascension Shift, just as a note, is great if you feel you need a lift in your vibration just now. It's an excellent way to prepare for those more grounded energies that are going to be coming in that we can't really tolerate, tends to take us down a little bit. And if you feel that there are blocks to you reaching 5D or those higher vibrations in your life too, it's really going to recalibrate your energies to boost them to that level. And it can be used anytime, even after this, it can be used any time that you feel that you've taken a little dip, just to boost you back up again. So it really is a very helpful meditation. Now, more than that, as I said before, we're going to do a free meditation that builds further on the foundations of both of those meditations, and it's going to boost their effectiveness by getting them to work together. When they work together, they become a slightly different frequency, they become something new. If you don't have any of the meditations, don't worry about it. This meditation will still have a beneficial effect, but if you do have one or more of those, I would advise you to pause the video, go and use them, come back to the video so that you've got those in place, and then you're building on it even further with what we're going to do today. You'll get even more effectiveness with it. Let's see, is there anything else we need to cover? So what we're going to do here with the meditation that we're about to do is we need to ensure that your system knows that the process that's coming up is actually a positive process. It might bring up some negative emotions, but it is a positive process that is happening. It is unfolding for you, and it is safe for you to feel those emotions, to experience those emotions, because they're guiding the way. They're going to take you where you need to go. And we also need to clear the lower vibrations in order to reach that higher vibration. It's just a little bit too low for us. It's uncomfortable when we're in that space. So that's what we're going to do. Hopefully you can see how these kind of build on top of each other, and then they become something new within themselves. So let's get into the meditation. If you've never tried any of our meditations before, all you need to do is relax. I work with a collection of high vibrational spirit guides who are dedicated to helping us on the awakening pathway. And when you watch or listen to these meditations, they will go to work on your behalf for your highest and best good. This isn't just like a one size fits all. It isn't just like, a blanket meditation that is the same for everyone. Everyone gets a slightly different experience because the guides are working immediately with your energy. They're making adjustments that are suitable for you, your energy, and your awakening experience too. So it's really great. So I invite you now to close your eyes and take a nice deep breath. Just signalling to the body and the energy system that this is your time for healing. And you can hold the intentions that you're giving permission to the guides to begin working with your energy and making healing adjustments, changes and activations that are for your highest and best good now. Good, okay. So let's first of all remind your energy system that this is a positive process. Help you to sense and feel the truth of that. Show you the truth that it will heal and clear you, and that your soul is showing you exactly what it needs to heal and clear in order to move forward. Just let that integrate. Let's also show your system that emotions and feelings are safe. Let's show you how to feel safe as you experience these feelings. And we ask to bring in the strength required to acknowledge any and all of the blocks that you are currently facing, so that you may move past them easily. And you can take a nice deep breath anytime that you feel inclined. It's important to move the energy through the breath too. Let's also release resistance, any resistance at all to reaching that 5D vibration. Let's clear any and all self-sabotage to any opportunities that will make your life and awakening better. We ask that the programs in the way be removed, whether they are intentional or unintentional. Some of these programs can be completely unconscious. Let's clear those now. Let's also call upon the energy required to support you as you move throughout this shift, as these up-leveling shifts take place. And we ask that you are aligned with an energy and frequency that is appropriate for you, for your energy, and for your awakening experience. And lastly, let's show your system how to welcome the winter months with ease and grace. And we ask to send blessings to you for a repairing and clearing time from which you will emerge refreshed, renewed, and in the highest vibration possible for you. Now, I don't know about you, but I can feel a shift already. So I invite you now to slowly come back around, bring your focus into the present moment, into the room, into the space that you're in, and you can just open your eyes. Just when you're ready. The guides have shown me time and time again that there's no need to slowly guide ourselves out of meditation. When we're in that spiritual space, we simply open our eyes and we take it with us on our day. We stay in that energy throughout the day. This is your birthright. This is something that you can access anytime, and you should utilise that. So I hope that you enjoyed the meditation. If you're interested in any of the other supportive meditations for this time, you can take a look at the links below. And I thank you very much for watching. Have a fantastic day. Bye.